We have video that we need to warn you about. A woman attacked by 2 dogs in Colonial Place, Riverview in the north.
Now, I told y'all about these people who walk around with 2 dogs. 1 dog will drag most of them. When you see a nutter walking around with 2 dogs, you better take cover. Be on high alert.
Norfolk area. Neighbors say they captured the attack on their doorbell camera and say it appears the attack was unprovoked. Ashley Knight is here with details. Ashley.
Regina, we talked with Stephanie Clark. She didn't see the attack happen, but saw posts about it on Facebook and decided to check her doorbell camera footage and saw the attack happened right in front of her house. This past Thursday it happened. We want to warn you, though, the video we're about to show you may be disturbing to many. This is video of last week's dog attack from the doorbell camera of Stephanie Clark. You can see the woman here in black standing and looking out over the water.
She has no dog. She's by herself.
She appears to turn to walk away, but stops when she sees the dogs and their owner get closer. After a few seconds,
Now you see that? Look at this.
Dogs lunge at her. Both the woman and the dog owner topple to the ground.
Now you saw the dogs drag the owner, who has the dogs on a leash. Just like I've always said they do. We've seen this happen several times. Whether it be 1 dog or 2, they'll just drag the owner over to the victim.
She appears to turn to walk away, but stops when she sees the dogs and their owner get closer. After a few seconds,
this nutter owner, this is what I'm saying, they deserve to be punched in the mouth. You knew you couldn't control these things, so you're just out endangering everybody. Okay, this world is flawed because people don't get punched in the mouth no more. And you got the introduction of guns, so people are free to run amok. And of course, this is not against the law, so you're just allowed. And who knows how old this owner is? Let's listen.
The dogs lunge at her. Both the woman and the dog owner topple to the ground.
And it was very quick, but it seemed, I want to say, unprovoked. So I think that's the most scary.
Seems, huh? You really think or suspect that she might have done something to provoke him? Yeah. Didn't I tell y'all? They will assume that dogs were provoked even if nothing was done. What they're trying to say is that the dog might have interpreted you moving your finger, turning your head as a threat, and was provoked by that. That's what they're trying to say. That in the dog's mind, it was provoked somehow. No, nutters. These are just bloodthirsty, violent beasts that get off on hurting living creatures. Y'all need to stop playing dumb. This is a well-established pattern with these deranged mutants.
Everything.
In the video, a white pickup pulls over and stops. You see the woman get up and limp over to the truck while the dog owner gets them under control. The woman walks around the back of the truck and we don't see where she goes from there. Meanwhile, the dog owner walks over and appears to talk to the driver of the pickup. Soon after, the video ends.
Walks over, still endangering everybody. You've already proven that you are a safety hazard. You've already proven and established those dogs drag you around. You're not out walking these dogs. They're out walking you. Don't walk over here after your mutts just attacked me. Stay over there. Matter of fact, walk in a different direction, nutter. See, this is what happens when you treat dogs like they're harmless, walking outside unarmed, because she had plenty of time to let loose on these mutants. Had she been armed, like the law says you can be,
There was no direct contact. She didn't go up to pet them or anything. And so when I saw them kind of lunge, and pull away from the person that was walking them, yeah, it's really scary.
The wind is too loud to hear if anything was said to the dogs, but Clark...
What? They seriously about to accuse this lady of saying something to him? You really think she's standing there being aggressive with these mutts? Talking to them? They consider a possibility. See, they'll reach for anything to defend the dogs. It's sick. Dog culture is sick. They worship these things. People, they lay up with these things. That lets you know they worship them.
Away from the person that was walking them, yeah, it's really scary.
The wind is too loud to hear if anything was said to the dogs, but Clark can't imagine what could have made them react the way they did.
I saw them on my other camera walking in front of my house, and when they were leaving, and walked by another person with a dog walking, and they seemed fine. So it really seemed perhaps out of character for these particular dogs.
No, it's perfectly within their character to launch random unprovoked attacks. Why are you acting like you haven't figured that out yet? Don't tell me your brain don't work, Nutter. You and all the rest of the Nutter, y'all just be lying and being dishonest. These are deranged, retarded mutants. They'll attack this person, walk past that person, attack the next person, walk past this person. That's just what they do.
Dogs.
Clark knows there can be a stigma attached to several breeds, especially Rottweilers. She warns everyone must be on their guard.
To me, the concern isn't the breed.
Shut up, lady. Be on your guard. No, you be armed. And if they try to attack you, blow their turd faces off. That's what you do. Don't give me no lecture about no breed, lady. A couple poodles wouldn't have done that.
Isn't the breed. It's, how well behaved are they, and can the dog walker, the owner, control them?
That depends on the breed, idiot. If it was two poodles, they wouldn't have drug them like that. You see what I mean? They'll lie, they'll be airheaded, as long as it's to defend these mutants.
Clark says she saw an ambulance arrive on the scene about 10 minutes after the attack, but is not sure of the extent of the woman's injuries.
People, stop playing games with these people. These are the worst people in society, and this is why they own the worst living, breathing organisms on this earth. Stay prepared at all times, and don't ever be out looking at the water by yourself unarmed.